Hello? Oh, it's greatness calling. I'm ready. Yes, my people. It is me. It is Prozech in the place to be. Today, I'm really excited because we're looking at an OG, a legendary status shoe. We're looking at the Air Jordan 11 from 2012 in the Bred colorway. My personal pair, one of my personal favorites, if not my personal favorite. We're going to be looking at the fit, the feel, on foot. We're going to be looking at the price. We're going to be looking at everything to do with the shoe. Now, obviously, if this is content that you really like, if this is the sort of thing that you're into, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you've seen so far, why not hit a like? It's free. Just hit the like button and let me know that you like something I said, or you like how I look, or you like how I speak, or you like something, just like something. You get me? But yeah, we're gonna get into this shoe, and I know for a lot of the people that are watching this program, you're gonna really love this. It's an opportunity for us to talk about one of the legendary shoes that's ever come out. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, these shoes were originally released in 1995, and yes, I know many of us would have seen the Last Dance documentary. This was when MJ finally made his return back to the Chicago Bulls after his retirement and his entry into baseball. All so brief, but by the time he came back, obviously now wearing the number 45, him and his Bulls managed to get into the NBA playoffs and ultimately into the finals, but not without some controversy with the shoes. I believe he actually was fined, I think, £5,000 for wearing the shoes for an early playoff game, and actually ended up swapping shoes with Penny Hardaway. But ultimately, by the end, he was wearing the shoes, and it did have, I believe, the 23 printed on the back by the end of it. But once again, an almighty legendary shoe. This shoe literally catapulted Michael Jordan into like stratospheric levels. He once again became an NBA champion for the 4th time, and the NBA most valuable player, or the NBA Finals MVP for the 4th time. So four finals MVPs, legit GOAT status, and wearing the sickest shoes while doing it. He's ticking all the boxes in my book. Now, once again, the shoe's iconic design, tipping your hat to Tinker Hatfield, pun intended. The patent leather just sets the shoe apart. This is something that you weren't seeing in shoes around that time. It really set the shoe apart. Like, this is more closely like the finish you're seeing on the shoe is like what you get on your brand new Mercedes, your Beamer, just gleaming after it's been washed and stuff. Like, the finish was amazing. It was impeccable. And this pair that I have is literally like, I probably worn them like 10 times, so they're like in decent quality. A little bit of creasing on because I'm big, like a little bit of creasing on the thing, a little bit of creasing on the midsole, but a very good example. I think for me, along with the Jordan 1s, the Jordan 11s are probably, in the Bred colorway especially, probably the most iconic Jordan sneakers of all time. The Jordan 1 is pretty close. The Jordan 1 in that sort of band colorway is pretty close, but I think it's the Jordan 1 at Jordan 11. So all the ones for me. A lot of people are going to be shouting out the 3s and the 4s. Some people like the 2s, some people like the 8s, the 5s, 6s. I'm pretty much an 11 and a 1 guy. But you know what? To each his own. Everybody, enjoy your kicks. Wear your kicks. Do your thing, man. I'm not hating at all. You know, I like a 3, I like a 4, but I like an 11 and a 1 way better, and I like the 11 the most. Now, the Jordan 11, I'm under no illusions, are probably not the most comfortable shoe to play in currently. Now, they have got a full length air unit, but I mean, I understand advances in technology are probably seeing that the shoes that are coming out now from Nike and all of these different companies are probably a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more supportive. But that being said, from a purely aesthetic level, ain't nothing touching the Jordan 11, and ain't nothing touching the Jordan 11 in the Bred colorway. They killed it then and they're killing it now, and if they bring it out tomorrow, they'd all sell out yesterday. So I have a question. The Jordan, let me hold them in my hand. This is my favorite Jordan in my favorite colorway. What are your favorite Jordans and what are your favorite colorway? Let me know in the comments below and we can have a little chat before we get into the shoe in earnest. Let's see what these bad boys look like on feet. Welcome back. We are looking at the Jordan 11 in the Bred colorway, and I have just taken out these, which are shoe trees, and this is what I got when I picked up the shoe originally. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture of myself on screen from when I first received these shoes, and you're going to see how happy I was. So the packaging is really sort of cool. It's got an X and a 1 on it, and it's just pretty awesome. These are the first Jordans I ever purchased, I believe. Oh no, these are not the first Jordans I ever purchased, but the first Jordans I ever purchased on eBay, so I was happy to get a legit pair. These shoe trees, as you can see, well, I hope you can see, there's a little bit of a glisten, there's some sort of flecks of glitter, and there's obviously a solid Jumpman just there, so hopefully you can see that. That sits snugly inside. Now the shoe itself, very clearly you've got a mesh upper that flows into a patent leather overlay, which sits on the standard MJ or Air Jordan midsole, which actually has a full length air unit inside, just encased in the midsole, and obviously you've got this translucent outsole, carbon fiber on the arch of your foot. This particular material is actually a ballistic nylon made by Cordura. Cordura actually make a lot of nylon. I've got some, or my wife actually has some New Balance with Cordura nylon, and I've got a Supreme backpack which is also made with Cordura nylon also. So very well known and well respected nylon producer. You've got obviously the nylon at the top here. You've got this looping system, so this looping system is pretty iconic. On the third loop here you've got a sewn in label, and if you just look face on, it doesn't really make that much sense, but when you turn it to the side, it actually says Jumpman Jordan, which I only found out a couple of days ago while researching for this video. Obviously you've got the amazing, so slick, so slick, the patent leather, which basically you can see, I can see myself in, and I look pretty good. At the back here near the heel you've got a red Jumpman, and this is leather material that stretches around the back of the heel. You have a sock liner material which has the 23 printed. Obviously you've got, as I said, the midsole, which is the standard Air Jordan midsole. You've got the translucent outsole, and you've got some pads at the front and the back with the I watched a lot of videos, so if it don't make that noise, apparently it ain't legit. So I hope you can hear that. Once again, an amazing shoe to own. When I'm holding this shoe, like, I feel like I'm holding a little piece of history. Never a big, massive basketball fan, but understood the importance of this shoe, and especially when you've got things like the last ride. I'm also a wrestling fan, but you've got things like the Last Dance coming out and let you know what was actually going on around the time when he did come back after his hiatus, or his retirement, I should say, from basketball. It lets you know even more how much more special these shoes were. So once again, in my opinion, this is the best Jordan ever made, closely followed by the Jordan 1, especially in that Bred colorway. Then people can discuss the 3s and the 4s and the 2s and the 8s and all the different numbers, but for me it's pretty simple: 1 1 1. And even still, this is, and I'm just gonna hold it, an iconic shoe in an even more iconic colorway. From an aesthetic point of view, it's a slam dunk, pun intended. I take my hat off to Tinker Hatfield, pun intended, and it's probably the first basketball shoe you could dress up and down. Probably could wear this with a suit, although I haven't tried, but it's a pretty nice fit. The patent leather, in my opinion, completely changed the game. The way it overlays on nylon, the little hit of leather at the back, like in its subtleties and simplicities, but then it's right out there with its sort of shiny suit, man. Like, come on, man, I can see myself in my shoes. Like, are you for real, dog? You get me? So it's an amazing shoe. Like, I really love them, but at the end of the day, shoes are for everybody. And the great thing about the Jordan brand is that they literally have about 50 different iterations of shoes, and obviously not the sort of original iconics, but have a look, man. Have a look at their catalog, have a look at the shoes, have a look at the original sort of 12, 13, have a look at them and see what you think. See if you like any, and if you like any, you'll make your decisions on which ones you like and which ones you don't. But for me, it's 1 1 1 1. No, it's 1 1 1. 11 and the Jordan 1s, and hopefully in the not too distant future I'll be on this channel reviewing some Jordan 1s, potentially in a similar colorway, which would be sick. But yeah, all I can say is that this shoe is a massive recommend to anybody that wants it. It is, as basketball shoes go, it's a comfortable shoe. Obviously it's I suppose you could call it a high top. Some people call it a mid. I'd refer to it as a high top. I think that's a safer thing to say. But for me, you can wear this with straight jeans, you can wear this with fitted trousers, you can wear this with something baggy. It's a comfortable shoe for the most part, and I've worn this probably 7 or 8 times over the last 7 or 8 years, and each time I've worn it, it's definitely turned heads. Now I've told you what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you've enjoyed the video. Let's hit that like button. Just elbow drop that like button. Give that subscribe button a little right cross. You get me? And while you're there, why don't you ring that bell? Ring that bell, and it will let you know anytime I'm uploading new content. If you like this content, if this is something that rings true to you or something that interests you, feel free once again to hit that subscribe button. I will post content every week from now on. As you know, I'm pretty new to YouTube, but consistency is my middle name, and I will be posting regularly because I'm your boy Prozech. Stay blessed.